Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Briana Whiteside. Excuse me, getting over this little cold. My name is Briana Whiteside, and I just want to formally welcome you to this video. If we're not connected, I really would like us to be. So you can find me at Instagram at Briana_Whiteside, Facebook, Briana Whiteside, Twitter, Bree_Whiteside, Periscope, Bree_Whiteside. And of course, you found my YouTube channel. I also have a website that has softly launched, and it is www.brianawhiteside.com. So connect with me. You know, you don't want to miss out on anything that's going on. So this video is for the graduate student who is trying to save money, okay? It's impossible, almost impossible, but not entirely impossible. It just takes some discipline. And so I just want to clear the elephant in the room and say graduate students do not make a lot of money. A lot of our time is mixed up in our schoolwork, and if you're on an assistantship, you know, you have to teach, as well as maybe 2 classes or whatever, or however your program is structured, and you don't have enough time to, you know, get another job, get a part-time job, so you rely on the university for your money. In my case, I had an assistantship for the first 3 years of my graduate school career, and this is the PhD. And so that meant that I was teaching 2 classes. I could easily have 56 students in my class. And then I was also responsible for taking 2 of my own classes towards my degree. So I know what it feels like to not have enough time or to not be able to do the things that you want to do. I also want to just get it out there and say, you know, if I didn't already say it, I can't remember. Graduate students do not make a lot of money, okay? Now, I'm going to start from that point because I understand the struggle and I understand the unrest that it causes not to have a lot of money, or I know what it's like to have an emergency come up and you don't have any money in your savings account because, you know, you don't make enough money to live as it is. But I want to let you know that I have done something within my career as a graduate student that has allowed me to have a little bit of savings every year for when those hard months come, like when they cut your stipend off at the beginning of the summer. If your school does it like my school does, you know, we are on a 9-month contract. Our stipend ends at the end of May. We don't get paid again until the end of August, and those months are troublesome. But it's helpful when you have a little cushion, right? While you're still trying to find a job. So this is what I did. I live by a 20/80 rule, a 20/80 principle. And I heard my pastor at the time talk about this 20/80 rule that wealthy people live by. And what it is you have 100% of your check. You tithe 10%, you save 10%, and you live off the 80. Now I know you're kind of like, Briana, that is impossible. I'm barely making it on the 100% that I have. So why exactly would you suggest that I give away 20% of my check? Well, first and foremost, you need to understand that God is your supplier and that He sustains you financially every month. Even though your university may give you this money every month, it is God who's supplying that increase. So I am a Christian and I tithe, and I believe in the power of tithing. So I've always tithed my 10%, but I've never paid myself 10%, right? And so the first couple months when I was missing that extra 10%, because I was already missing the 10% tithe, but when I started to pay myself the other 10%, it was a struggle because I'm like, you know, oh my God, I'm missing this amount of money. How am I going to live? But I just had to adjust. I had to adjust my lifestyle to compensate for that 10%. And can I tell you that I did not miss the 10% after a couple months of not having it? It was like it never happened, right? And so every month I would do tithe 10%, save 10%, live off the 80. And I always had enough. I've always had enough. This forced me to create a budget. This forced me to live more within my means and stop spending frivolously with credit cards because there's money that I didn't have to pay back, right? And so I'm still paying back some of those credit cards because of emotional spending. But when I tell you that to not have this sense of panic within my life when something comes up unexpected, that peace of mind is worth the discipline over the year. I mean, over the course of the couple months of the academic school year. It is possible to build a savings account while you're a graduate student, and it also shows you a level of responsibility and discipline. You don't have to get everything you need, you want. I had to learn that I had to start buying what I need, not what I want. I had to, and if I wanted something, that meant I had to start selling some of the things that I already had, bartering, doing favors or friends, or doing things that, that would yield me some type of income that I would need in order to get it. And so it's possible. So this 20-80 rule again is tithing 10%, saving 10%, and living off the 80. You can live off the 80 if you adjust your expectations. I'm telling you the truth. Having that 10% increase over the span of a couple months really, really, really helped me, because I didn't have to scramble at the end of the day. I wasn't looking, towards a refund check, even though those refund checks are good. You still have to pay them back. But I wasn't solely depending on those things. I began to create a lifestyle that would allow me to be more responsible. And so that is namely why I started living by the 20-80 rule. If you can do it with a little money, you can do it with a lot of money. Your salary increase is not your problem. Your problem is your decision making, right? And so if you get that under control now, when you do get to the point where you can have more money, you will grow your savings even the more, but it just takes a little bit of discipline. So I just wanted to share that with you and let you know, like, I live by the 20-80 rule, and I'm making less than, let's get this clear, less than $20,000 a year as a PhD student, because PhD students at every university don't make a lot of money, okay? So I know what it's like to feel like you're older and you deserve something, but your finances do not add up to the lifestyle you wish to live or the age that you're at. Trust me, I get it. But the payoff is worth it. If you can humble yourself and if you can work towards the goal now, when you get to the end result, then it won't be as hard to adjust and adapt. So just wanted to share that small tip about why I live by the 20-80 rule, and I believe that it works. So let me know if you live by the 20-80 rule as well, and what you really think about it. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.